from the independent film The Martyr Maker, directed by Kamal Ahmad. We have the actors right here. We have Alexander Mercier. We have Cory, DuVal, and Chris Johnson. What's up, fellas?
Hey, Johnny, how are you, brother?
That's all. How you doing?
Good.
Where's our boy?
He doesn't, I don't know, he just doesn't, he's making us do this.
Well, listen, Kamal, for people who don't know, if you still remember the Jerky Boy fame from back in the day with the prank phone call CDs? Anybody?
Yeah. Everybody.
Okay, yeah, so you had Johnny and Kamal, and he directs films now. And he does very good work, but he doesn't want to show his face. He's doing like that Quentin Tarantino thing.
He should be proud, man.
He should be right here. Come out when I see you. Forget about it. So what's going on? Listen, talk to me. The movie stars Tom Sizemore.
Tom
right?
Sizemore, a madman, great madman though.
Well, talk about the story. Let everybody know.
Okay, well, you know, we've got the story's about it's a suspense thriller, spy thriller, and it's got crazy Tom Sizemore. He's a really strange CIA guy, and we've got like we've got an ex-special forces guy who's come back to New York, and he's a little twisted, and what he's doing is he's converted, and he's a little crazy, and what he wants to do is he wants to get kids to start blowing up things in New York. Well, we've got some good actors in the film. The guy who plays the Martyr Maker is Sheikh Mohammed Bey, great actor. He's working in LA right now, yeah, great film, man. We're really all proud of it. This guy here is amazing. This is the star of our movie, Alex Mercier.
Yeah.
Huh? Handsome guy, right? Huh? Down on the end.
Yep.
Chris Johnson does a killer job.
Now, why don't you guys talk about your characters? You go first, Alexander.
All right, so Zahid is a victim of racism and police brutality. So he grows his hatred towards Americans, and this cult group, very ISIS-like, takes advantage of his vulnerability. So now he's becoming this vulnerable, radical terrorist. And so the film just follows this kid and his involvement with politics, and again, this corrupt group of radical terrorists. So it was pretty fun to follow this kid.
Your look was totally different.
Yeah, a little bit. I had longer hair back then, and more facial hair. It's all gone now, but it was a lot of fun doing that. It was really cool.
It was a great film. I went to the private screening, and it was very thrilling for me.
Yeah, I remember you was there. You was very nice.
I think
you
it was
came
the
with
best.
all of us.
It was the best. Yeah, we all met that night.
Yes. Yeah.
That was the best film I think Kamal did to this date.
Thank you. Yeah.
And I'm just saying it was. It was out of the box, not the same old movie, but this is like something real life with the terrorists.
Yeah, it also hit a good time too, I believe. I think it's very interesting that, well, the bravery he had to even pursue this, and not only just him, but all of us involved as well. There were a lot of threats. If you
I was going to say there must have been a lot of threats. I mean, that's
Yeah. We were waiting for a lot of flack. The verdict we got from pretty much every sort of group was like, yo, it's fair.
So Chris, talk to us. What your character?
I played the bodyguard to the Sheik, and I was a silent but deadly killer. And my character basically protected the Sheik, and then I protected Islam. So I was like, I killed a couple of people, and it was great. It was a great experience. It was great. So we were filming, and I'm cutting the guy's head off. So he's looking at me, you know, and he's acting, and then when we're done, he's looking. You really into this, aren't you? He says, yeah, I'm killing you. What do you think I'm doing? We're out of here, you know. So it was cool. And as we were filming, Tom Sizemore was in the bathroom reading his lines on the toilet. It was funny.
Yeah.
Everyone said, hello, Tom. And I was like, this place looks like a dungeon, but he...
The audition process, I heard like some of you were handpicked and then some of you had to audition. Which one of you just got the gig from your acting skills? You? You made him an offer, right?
Well, he said, you know, in all my movies, there's one person that doesn't say anything. So you could either have a little part or you could be in the whole film, but you got to be quiet. I said, I'll be quiet.
Yeah.
And I said, so he didn't even give me a script. He gave everyone a script but me. Because I didn't have the mic, so I didn't say that. But
if you've ever seen James Bond, Moonraker, this is our Jaws. All right, same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he does.
I had the scar, I put it.
Better looking.
Yeah,
Kamal said, can you, I said, if I'm not going to say anything, let me put a scar. So I put the scar, so I have this really brutal scar on my face. And it was, and everyone said that while we were taping, said, you know, you're a great actor, but how did you get that? How do you get a guy with such a horrible scar on his face? I said, it's makeup, you know, but it was funny.
Now, what's the other? Yeah, because Kamal's a big ball bust. I mean, I know Kamal a while. I met Kamal. The funny thing is how I met Kamal. I met him in 1995 with a friend of mine, Frankie LaRocca. That's when I was in the music business. I had a record label then. Frankie signed the Spin Doctors. I don't know if you remember them. His claim to fame, made major money. Had his own record label through Atlantic. So I met him, and we were supposed to do business. And he brought me out to go meet Kamal one day because they were friends, and he was a big Jerky Boy fan. So they brought me out to the club. He's bringing me. He goes, "I want to make you meet Kamal from the Jerky Boys." I'm like, "Get out of here, really?" And I was so green. I was 95. So he goes, "I want you to go up to this guy and tap him on the shoulder and start busting his balls." So that's what I did. The guy didn't know who I was. Kamal got scared, because and I started doing the Jerky Boy. And after that, we became friends. And that's just the short story. But being the ball buster that he is, how was it working on the set? Did he bust your balls? Was he serious?
That's the thing about it is, if you considered us a band, it'd be like a mean three-piece, and boom, we're up and gone, guerrilla style. And it's like, he knows what he wants. That's the one thing about Kamal, right? Is that the guy just comes in and he knows exactly. He's got the eye, and he's got the eye for the actors. He's got the eye for what he wants, and we bang out stuff. And we just go with the writing. He's like, that doesn't work. Here, do some stuff. So we get to freestyle, do some stuff. He's like, I love it. And then we just, boom, move on to the next thing. We got to scrape up our jacks, get out of there before people are like asking questions, move on to the next thing.
And he asked me to ask you guys. He said, ask the actors how it was working on a low-budget film. I mean, I didn't understand when he said low budget because I thought it was good. And there was explosions and everything else, and the acting was strong. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all the acting and the writing, I gather, right?
Yeah. That's what we rely on, I think, because people ask, what did you guys have, 2 million on it? And I'm like, no. See, he reminds me of a lot of guys from like a long time ago,
The old school guys.
Yeah, we're at a weird place in the country at this point, and kind of like in the late '60s, early '70s, where it's like the studios just kind of ran out of gas, and so we're like, hey, we got all these stacks of money, who's got something? And then that's how you got your Scorseses and all these guys who were just kind of from the streets, cranking. And I kind of look at him like that. I was like, you look at Kamal's stuff and you go, what could this dude do with a lot of money?
Yeah.
He got handed like.
Listen, that's what a lot of people with money. People could be dangerous.
Oh yeah, yeah. And Kamal's he's our genius, man. That guy. We have our arguments, we have our this and that, and screaming fits, and at the end, we're so happy with what we get at the end of it because everybody's passionate. These guys bring in their game, man. That's what blew us all away. Is that you looked across at this other guy. I had to do a scene with this guy, and I'm like, we were just looking across at each other like, shit, you're good, dude.
All right,
You're
cool.
good. He's good.
Well, listen.
This is our little Pacino here, man. You should. This guy's he's going big.
We have a rolling of the movie. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys want to see it? Yeah. All right, the Martyr Maker.
His name is Saif Udin Muhammad. His specialty is turning people into suicide bombers.
You have no idea what your country does to other countries.
Someone's in New York City who means us harm!
They're burying bodies, they're chopping heads off, there's blood everywhere, they're pointing guns and then shooting.
Where is he?
Where are your Christian friends?
You're acting different now. You've been Muslim before, you're Muslim now, you're getting carried away with it.
He's more dangerous than you could ever imagine.
All great changes are preceded by chaos.
The Martyr Maker. Well, listen, it's almost that time. You guys got a new project. Kamal has a new project. I know some of you's involved with it. It's called Crashing the System.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk about that fast? The little time you got.
Wow, Crash the System it's a science fiction, weird, trippy thing. This is the craziest thing he's done, and this is going to be. We're real happy about it. This is a series, and the distributor was like, hey, what do you got next? What do you got? He was like, I got this movie, and then I've got a series. They're all a series, and so playing the lead in this one. We get to work with these guys again.
Cool.
We got a tight ensemble. We're really happy with. We're bringing back all the solid people, and this is going to be bananas.
I'm playing 3 characters.
Oh, yeah?
The scary guy again.
That's cool. So the Martyr Maker, the funny part was because when I watched it, it's like everyone looked Muslim or Arabic, and then most of you guys are not, right?
Yes.
I'm a Puerto Rican from the Bronx.
Yeah.
So.
And,
I'm
and
from-
you're Italian, and
Oh, I'm mixed
Span-
with everything. No, not
Spanish?
Spanish
No?
at all. No. European descent with Ethiopian and Mongolian.
no, I never would have guessed that. I can't even say Mongolian. There you go. But that's great. Well, listen, I want you guys to come back on the show and looking forward to having you in the future and the best of luck with your careers.
Thank you.
Streaming on Amazon. Yes.
That's where everybody can see it?
Yeah.
Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime, The Martyr Maker. Check it out. The cast of The Martyr Maker.